Now that you've seen the team, I don't mind sharing it, I guess. If you're curious about the rule set, again, you can follow that link to see what Pokemon are being used. I guess you all saw a battle, so I'm happy to talk about it. So again, the idea is that we have weakness policy Drifloon. It's really fun because you get your own weakness policy activated, and when your item's consumed because of Unburden, your speed goes crazy, which is really fun. Its stat spread is wild, so Drifloon has really crazy HP naturally, so I didn't invest in HP at all because I'm Dynamaxing it. Like, it has over 400 HP with no investment after you Dynamax it, so it's all attack, a lot of bulk, and some speed. It has just enough speed to outspeed Dragapult, so that's the idea. Outspeed Dragapult after the Unburdened proc. These are just the best physical moves it gets, and then this helps keep it alive, and it's just and as you saw in the last game, it lets you kind of like with Corviknight, if you need health more than you need damage, you can heal yourself off of Corviknight, which is really cool, and Corviknight doesn't suffer the drop because of mirror armor. So they're locked in the team for an online competition. Yes, thank you, Sandy. And then Protect is Protect. We got Flat, because he's very flat. It's like a core offensive piece. It's got Life Orb, it's got a good chunk of speed, and it has Earthquake. If you look at the rest of the team, you'll see that most things are flying or levitating, and that's for a reason. That's so that I can just spam Earthquake after I get an Airstream boost, either from Corviknight or from Drifloon. I get Crocodile in, and it just clicks Earthquake, and it just does that, which isn't very viable in a lot of formats, but in this format, I think it's pretty good. A good amount of good steel types. There's fire types, there's rock types. I think it's a pretty good strategy. Darkest Lariat is nice because it lets you, it's a good dark type move in general, but it also lets you ignore defense boosts of opponents. And there's a lot of like max steel spike spam in this format, so I appreciate it for that reason. And then high horsepower is just like a less accurate single target option. If I have Sableye on the field or something, I just need to smack something. In hindsight, I didn't really need it. I could have done coverage like Ice Fang or something, but I got Larimar, the Sableye. This is just support for the team. Will-O-Wisp is huge. There's so many physical threats in this format, and getting a Prankster Will-O-Wisp is awesome. Eject's Trick is... I decided I needed a solid answer to Colossal Dragapult because that's going to be on so many teams, and playing on the ladder, it is on so many teams. And so if you just trick an Eject button on Dragapult, or onto Colossal, they always Dynamax Colossal. Always. And then they hit themselves with Surf. So they waste their Dynamax, and then they lose their weakness policy, and then Cold gets taken off the field. So it's just like a win-win-win. The only time I've seen this fail is against Aqua Jet procs from like Sharpedo, who are faster than Sableye. So Aqua Jet goes before Trick, and then it just kind of doesn't work. So I don't really know how I'm going to deal with that moving forward. We'll find out. I'm not sure. I guess I'll just do Corviknight instead, but Corviknight's kind of weak to Colossal, so it's up in the air. I mean, obviously Crocodile is great in the Colossal, so we'll see when we get there. Yeah, Will-O-Wisp, Quash. I don't use Quash that much, but in situations where I can't stop Trick Room from going up, Quash is really handy because it lets me make things go last even if our speed is different. The Zero Dynamax Candy Sableye is interesting. I mean, oh, that's true. Oh, I forgot. Okay, we're not maxing Hydreigon. Wow. I was like, my mindset was in Series 8 or Series 10, and I was like, there's no Dynamax in Series 10. And I didn't give Dynamax, and it's too late because it's locked. I can't take it out of the team. I don't think I can. No, it won't let me put it back in the team if I take it out. I was Scrappy Pangoro so I could hit Sableye for super effective damage. Ooh, that's fun. That's cool. Yeah, so this is a big flaw. I really thought I covered for this, but oops. I mean, it's Choice Scarf, so it doesn't really want to Dynamax anyways, but that's kind of bad. That's kind of an option that we don't have now, so I got to keep that in mind. I'll probably never max Sableye. If Sableye is on the field, it's on the field with the Drifloon, and Drifloon's Dynamaxing, so I'm not really as worried with Sableye. But I'm worried with Hydreigon. We'll talk about Hydreigon. It's a Scarf set. It's faster than Dragapult. It's just Scarf. It's just Scarf and it has good moves. Like, this is the one Pokemon on the team that I kind of wish I chose something else for this slot, but it's not a bad Mon. It just like doesn't do anything in particular. It's nice when I like have a hard time with Dragapult or like a different fast dragon type, I guess. I think I have a bye round 2. I'm up against Mushi, it looks like. Yeah, round 2, match A5. It's me and Mushi. So, why do you have so many Beast Ball Mons? I just have 2. Richie's the first non-wash Rotom I've seen. I'm telling you, Mo is where it's at. It's all about Mo. Really cool team. I love that Drifloon's getting some love. Thank you. I'm a big fan of Drifloon. I got this guy in X and Y just because I love Drifloon. It's behind my Drifloon emote. I was doing some chaining in X and Y, and I was like, I'm gonna chain for shiny Drifloon, and I got Drifloon on the second chain. I was like, I'm gonna start chaining. I'm gonna sit down with my drink and just like take my time. The second balloon I got was the shiny one, so this one will say, yeah, it's from Kalos. Does it have the date on it? It doesn't have a date on it. So, and I put it in a quick ball because this is the only Pokemon shiny Drifloon that looks cool in a quick ball. It's the only one. It's the only one I can think of. So yeah, I love me some Drifloon. Yeah, Hydreigon's pretty standard. I've never clicked Earth Power. I mostly click Snarl, Dark Pulse, and Draco depending. Draco's nice if you just want to get it like for cleanup. Like if you just want a big hit to take something out at the end of a game, it's pretty good. But I don't bring it that much. I kind of wish it was something else. But standard Corviknight. I've brought this Corviknight a lot, just all throughout Gen 8. It's just a really good set. It's max HP, max attack. Bulk Up, Ironhead, Brave Bird, Roost. It's just good. It's not Gigantamax. It's just Dynamax Corviknight. I wanted Airstream more than I wanted just clear away screens, you know, and terrain. Like terrain's not super popular in this format. I wanted the speed boost more than I wanted the clearing effect. So that's our set there. Bulk Up is great. Mirror Armor is great. Wonderful ability. Lumberry is just a good held item. No complaints there. And then Toasty. Toasty's wonderful. Toasty is my 6th slot Sally. So in my opinion, if you're not bringing a form of Rotom on your team in this format, you're throwing. It's one of the few good electric types that has Levitate. It's incredibly bulky and versatile and has such good support moves like Rising Voltage and Ally Switch and Trick for me. It's just really good. So this one's just max special attack, max speed, timid nature. I gave it Trick with choice specs. It's really cool. It's moderately bulky, even with max investment in offenses, and you can just shut something physical just down with choice specs. If you're in a situation where, you know, you have a physical mon on the field, like Dracovish or something, just give it choice specs. It's just ruined. It's just ruined. And then Leaf Storm's just a really good move. Something that this team struggles with is Rotom Wash. Rotom Mow. It's just going to beat it. And then Volt Switch is great for a choice set because it lets you pivot. It just is good damage too. And then Thunderbolt. And against Mushi, we'll do Marnie 2. Let's see what Mushi brought. Oh, I think I reviewed their team actually once. Yeah. So I know this team pretty well, but he knows my team pretty well, to be fair, as well. It's a really cool sand team. He had something in place of Obstagoon. I told him to use Obstagoon, and now he's running Obstagoon, and that makes me really happy because I love Obstagoon. Honestly, I wish Hydreigon was Obstagoon, actually. It wouldn't have been immune to Earthquake, but that would have been pretty cool. It's a cool format. I like watching VGC, but competitive isn't quite for me long term. Been mostly into shiny hunting and playthroughs. A Nuzlocke! Andy, congrats. Which game? I'm really scared of Nihilego. Nihilego can just kind of wreck me if I'm not careful. I'm going to bring the usual trio. These three want to come together really bad. And then as far as who cleans up, I think it's Corviknight again. There's so many rock types. Like a steel type just makes sense. It'll be good into Obstagoon. It's good into basically everything. I mean, there's logic for Hydreigon as well, but it's not quite as good into Nihilego as Corviknight is, and Rotom doesn't accomplish anything for us here at all. So we're gonna do this. We'll see how it goes. So I don't think they have a water move to proc weakness policy on Colossal. I think it's Meteor Beam Colossal, maybe? Like Power or Meteor Beam? I'm not sure. Either way, it would hate to be tricked and eject button, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. X version going okay so far. About to prep. Ooh, Mega Gyarados is scary. Good luck with that. Okay, so here's some Sand Rush. This is fine. I'm going to do a little funky little thing called Quash. I mean, I could Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna Quash. I like quashing. I don't get to use Quash very often, and this seems like the time. I don't want to get Vicious Rend damage going crazy. With the reduced damage of Vicious Rend, Sableye definitely takes a hit. Drifloon certainly takes a hit. I'm kind of hoping Gigalith does like a Rock Slide or something to proc my weakness policy, and to force Sableye out so I can get Crocodile in and just start sweeping. So, because Crocodile kind of tears through this team. He doesn't have any Levitate or any flying types that I don't think, so I don't think this Phantasm's gonna KO Dracovish, but it's gonna do a lot of damage. Nuzlocke at the moment. Ooh, Nuzlocks are so much fun. Quash. So Quash is a really low distribution priority move, or it's not priority, but when you have Prankster, it's priority. That makes your target go last. And a lot of Dragovish's damage is dependent, it almost KOs, is dependent on going first. So, oh, that was a crit, that explains it. Is dependent on it going last, or going first. So, making it go last is really bad for it. Rock Slide, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. I'm a little hesitant to bring in Crocodile here. I don't think I will. I'm scared because even though Fish's Friend won't do that much, I don't want him to take a Fish's Friend. I think he's faster than most of the team normally, so I'm just gonna leave him in the back. He can come in and clean up later. Quash is an evil move. Oh, it certainly is. Okay, I'm really glad I did that. Oh my god. Oh, it was still boosted because the target got switched out. Okay. Yeah, I'm really glad I had Corviknight take that. Okay. Yeah. Very, very good. Well, we kind of have to target Dracovish, right? Do we even outspeed it? I'm not sure. Well, we have to do this. I'm gonna go for the Roost, see if I can get away with it. We don't. Yikes. Okay. This is a time. This is a time for sure. We need to Rock Slide to miss Drifloon or else we get knocked out. That eject button just didn't help me. That was just not good. Okay, we got the Roost. Rock Slide miss, Rock Slide miss, Rock Slide miss. Oh. Okay, Corviknight eats it, that's fine. We could bring, yeah, I think I want to bring Sableye back in just to be disruptive, to let Corviknight set up, get some burns going. I really want to save Crocodile for last. Our Dynamax didn't give us that much, unfortunately. We got one defense drop on Gigalith and we KO'd Dracovish, and like that's it. So the sand there is really kind of hurting us a little bit. There's Nihilego. I think I need to Quash Nihilego and Iron Head it. Oh, it's probably gonna Dynamax, huh? Let's get the Will-O-Wisp here. I think I can go for a Roost again. I'm pretty confident I can. Because the worst case scenario is that Nihilego takes out Corviknight right away, in which case Sableye lives. Sableye hits Will-O-Wisp, great. And then I can bring in Crocodile and Quash Nihilego. So I think this is my safest flowchart play overall. Also, I'm faster than Nihilego, which is great. Is Nihilego going for Trick Room? Oh, Gigalith is going for Iron Defense. Okay, well, the burn is still going to help me a lot. Trick Room? Trick Room. Okay. Okay. The burn means that Gigalith isn't going to be doing that much damage. Even with the Iron Defense Body Press, it's just not that threatening. I might need to Quash. I could Trick. Why Trick? Because I'm +1 Corviknight. +1 Corviknight, does that outpace Nihilego? I'm not sure. I'm gonna Quash it. Quash it. Trick Room's pretty creative. Rock Slide. Don't do that much. Cool. No flinch. Crit on Sableye. Could barely tell. Nice. And a big old Iron Head. Okay, we can just Shadow Sneak that next turn. Oh, the flinch! Oh, that's huge. That's awesome. Okay, I'm actually gonna bulk up, I think. I'm gonna Shadow Sneak and bulk up. Because Corviknight didn't take enough damage to warrant a Roost, and like, I don't need to attack Gigalith yet. Gigalith's just like a sitting duck, right? They protect, that's fine. Our Slide, not gonna do that much damage again. Sand is gonna wear off soon, which is gonna be huge. Not really good with doubles, but making teams in battling is fun. The first step to being good at doubles is sucking at it. Speaking from experience. The sand is gone, which is kind of nice. It doesn't matter that much, but helpful for our situation. We're gonna do the same exact thing. We're gonna Shadow Sneak and just bulk up again. We're just gonna go crazy on boosts. I don't know who their last mon is, but they're probably physical, so the more defense boost I can get on Corviknight, the better. We're just gonna go full greed here. Nightly goes down. Gigalith is just ruined by this burn. It's not doing any damage. Flinch wouldn't be great, but I would tolerate one. Great. Cool. We're in a pretty good position right now. I just have no weather control on this team, so like Dracovish is really scary. Colossal is terrifying. Let's see. How many turns of Trick Room are left? This is the last one. Okay, Crocodile can clean up for sure. This thing's gonna Dynamax and just kind of wreck me, huh? I gotta do this anyways. This is my play no matter what, so. Yeah, they're probably gonna Dynamax and then go for the Bulldoze. I need a little bit of chip damage so that outside of Trick Room I can pick up a double KO with Earthquake. It might not KO Gigalith because they went for Iron Defense, but Gigalith also isn't doing any damage to me, so. Cool. So no weakness policy for Cole. No Bulldoze. I was expecting Bulldoze. Crazy. Okay. Sableye will go down to a Volcalith. No, they went for Flare. I probably Faint to this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I suppose, in hindsight, it would have been best to Quash Colossal, but I really thought they were going to go for the Bulldoze weakness policy proc. So, I really need Crocodile to do enough damage here, because if I don't, this is like really bad. Do I stall? Do I just target? I think I just gotta go for it. This kind of sucks, actually. We just need to do as much damage as possible. I mean, Crocodile's pretty strong. This might just bop. Wide Guard! No! Oh no, this is just gonna KO Sableye and do nothing. Oh man, I got played. I got played for a fool. Nicely done. Nicely done. I didn't expect that at all. I get a Moxie boost, so if I survive, I could still win, actually. Fooled! I got truly fooled. Okay, go for rocks or something. Don't go for flare. Geyser! Wait, the sun's out. I take this. I survived this. Okay. Okay. It was a crit, too. I would have liked a little bit more HP. Okay, we can probably expect another wide guard, right? I guess I have high horsepower for a reason. Because if he wide guards again, then I can attack through it. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. High horsepower, come on. I'm at +1 because of the Moxie, the side Moxie. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Colossal's gonna be almost always special. And then Scald is a coverage move that you see sometimes. It's usually like Scald or Solar Beam. Usually Solar Beam's more common, but nothing's wrong with Scald. Okay. I'm comfortable spamming Earthquake because I don't want to miss high horsepower. And if he spams Wide Guard, then nothing comes of it, right? So I'm just going to spam Earthquake. Forfeit. Oh. Close one. That was very fun. That was very close. It's time for another one. Do I want to change my strategy at all? Probably not. Like, the other mons on my team aren't that good. Like, I need Sableye to help me with Dracovish, because Dracovish is terrifying. I don't have the right tools for dealing with Sandros Dracovish. I'm so glad that you guys have that, the chat going right now. I appreciate you guys having a good conversation. I think I need to do the same thing, but just like be more careful. Yeah. I might protect Drifloon right away rather than Dynamaxing it and like trick Dracovish perhaps. I want to get it on the field when sand is not up. I think that is my the optimal thing to do. And these are the best 4 for this team. Hydreigon and Rotom are great mons, don't get me wrong, but they don't offer much here at all. Same team. I think if Mushi had gone for another Flare, I think I would have lost. But the fact that he went for Scald or Max Geyser in the sun, I think that's the only reason why I won. And I got the side proc Moxie boost on my Sableye. So me Earthquaking there was technically still kind of optimal considering everything. Obsidian and Coal. Okay, this is much different. It's a Defiant Obstagoon probably, right? I kind of just want to bop it. Yeah, let's do this trick here. I don't want Cole getting strong like at all. Just give me that weakness policy. Because without the weakness policy, Cole doesn't do like a ton of damage. Oh, Obstagoon has Surf, doesn't it? Oh, that's probably what he's doing. Scarf Surf, that'd be so cool. I don't think it gets Vacuum Wave, but it does get Surf. Yeah, we'll see if there's a max, a G-Max Colossal. Big Balloon. The star of the show is Balloon. That's who's going to be doing all the work today. Big Cole? Big Cole, cool. So, if this is what I think it is, he's going to use Surf. This is like exactly why my lead is like this for Colossal teams. So, he's going to use Surf to get his own Steam Engine and Weakness Policy procced, but I'm giving him an eject button. So, he's going to proc his Steam Engine and then just be forced to switch. He's just gone. And he loses his Dynamax, he loses his Weakness Policy, he loses all of his momentum. So, we'll see if that's what's going on here. Is the trick. And the Surf. Perfect. Perfectly according to plan. Goodbye, Colossal. It was nice knowing you. It feels dirty, but like it's a legit strat. And with so many dark types in the format, like dark types are immune to prankster moves, so like you almost always have a good switch in that situation if you can read it, right? But I don't think he had an answer for that, so I think that's part of Balloon means plan. True. Very true. I think that's why this team does so well on the ladder, on the Spooky Cup ladder, is because so many people are running Colossal and it just ruins Colossal. It completely ruins it. So yeah, that one KO. Obstagoon's like reasonably bulky. It's also locked into Surf, right? Because it's Choice Scarf. So we can just kind of ignore it here, actually. It's not a threat to us at all. I'm just going to focus down Gigalith now. And now he has no more Dynamax, and I have a big old Balloon, so... we'll go for that side proc weakness policy and go for the Phantasm. I could go for the burn into Gigalith, but I'm not going to leave it on the field as long this game as last time. What would a Spooky Cup mean without some tricks? Exactly! If it's going to be trick or treat, you got to be doing some tricks. So as predicted, the Obstagoon had to switch because it was locked into Surf. We'll get our own weakness policy procced. Very similar to Colossal. Because we get a speed boost from it too. That's the whole idea, is the Unburden ability means when we lose our item, our speed gets doubled. It's not the same as Steam Engine where your speed gets maximized, but it's pretty similar. These defense drops are great. I have mostly physical mons. I have all physical mons in the back for this game. So I could potentially give Drifloon another weakness policy. Should I do it? I kind of want to do it. I think I'm going to do it. Because they're probably going to Rock Slide again, right? Yuta wants to see it. So this is the weakness policy that we took from Colossal, and now we gave it to Drifloon. And we're going to see if they're going to use Rock Slide again and give Drifloon another boost. They show stats after turn, absolutely. There we go. Heck yeah. You literally love to see it. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Sableye taking a lot of damage, but Sableye's done its job. I mean, this is very unfortunate for Mushi's side. Sifu, it might. I definitely don't have double unburden. Like, I know that for sure. Like, that seems really unrealistic. But I got it back because I got it procced again. So those are my stats right now. Stack on the enemy's own weakness policy, very savage. So I have just one unburden boost, but otherwise I'm pretty powerful. I'm gonna strength sap. I'm gonna strength sap and I'm gonna switch. I just want to stay in and like I can't do anything with this Obstagoon right now. We just burn Gigalith. Yeah, why not? So between this burn and the attack reduction from the strength sap, Gigalith is just going to be doing no damage. I just wanted some health back, you know? There we go. Pretty good. Oh, who you switch your rune to? Oh, you gave the scarf to Gigalith. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Except Gigalith's damage is completely ruined now. Oh, it was holding King's Rock. It wanted the flinches. Oh, that's kind of fun. Okay. We're just gonna Acrobatics Obstagoon and Shadow Sneak Gigalith, and that should be the game probably. Well, I don't know if Burn will take it out from here, but like basically a pretty clean 4-0 here. I know you're not running max speed with Drifloon is with 2 max airstreams on Burden. It goes over 1000 speed at level 100. That's crazy. That's a lot of speed. And to be fair, this is level 52, but that's really fun. Good to know. Okay, so with the burn, we didn't quite KO Gigalith. Yeah, just like one more turn. We'll send in Crocodile just for fun. That is a fun fact. Let me, I want to do a thing real quick. Oh, Dracovish is still here. I thought we were done. Okay, well, Drifloon's fast enough and strong enough. It's at +4 now, where we can just one-shot Dracovish with Acrobatics. And I'll just go for the Earthquake. We should be fine. I thought that was the last Mon. Well, big damage. I think a +2 Acrobatics would have still KO'd, but then the EQ, it doesn't miss. Well, so B Howard in the chat is a member of the boarding party YouTube D&D campaign, and their group is strictly the group that inspired me to do my own Dunsparce and Drampa. So if any of you are enjoyers of Dunsparce and Drampa, or you just enjoy supporting me, you can support me by also supporting B Howard at the boarding party site. Just give them a subscription. Even if you don't think you're going to listen anytime soon, just go subscribe. Just go subscribe. GG's Mushi. I don't know if you're in chat right now, but GG's.